Hey guys, my name's Rhea and welcome back to another Sims 4 build episode. Now with autumn coming up, I was thinking about making maybe one, two, maybe even a few builds that are based all around autumn. I love the rich and deep oranges, the reds, the yellows, the browns, and I kind of want to make builds based off of those color palettes. So what I intended to do in this episode is kind of like a small, I wouldn't call it farmstead, but a nice little family home, which is going to be incredibly cluttered with all things autumn. So my basic shape is going to be this 3x3 room, which I will copy and extend on over here. By 3 on each side. This one is 4, I do believe. Yes. And then I also want to extend it on the back. So this is going to be kind of my basic shape. I will go ahead and delete these walls just so we have one complete room, which we will copy and put up over on here. Now I do want both kind of areas to be medium wall height. I also do want to have a porch at the front, perhaps even one on the back, depending on how it will look. Now, I have allowed myself to be inspired by a couple of houses I found on Google, and they came out and they look really cute. So that was kind of my initial idea about this house, to look as cute and cozy as possible, and I will use limited packs for that as well. But more to that later. First, I want to kind of finish off just the general basic shape. Let's add a roof over on here. Lower it and pull it all the way. And also add one or two, maybe even a 2 overhang, but this looks very wide now. Maybe if we shrink it, can I please choose this? Thank you. Maybe if we actually do shrink it so it's only 2 on each side, it will look better. Like so. Still looks kind of wide. Let's go ahead and move it by like so. I do like this. Okay, for the roofing up here, I kind of pictured it to be like this, and then this one over here pulled across. Like this. And maybe we can actually extend the platforms. Well, not extend, but add a platform over on the back side. And basically make a ceiling, so we have a balcony over here, which we actually, I think I need to add this for it to work the way I want it to. Yes, indeed, because I would like to have a half-gabled roof over here, just to have it be as complete as possible, and then this like so. I'm kind of digging this. I am actually really digging this. Maybe if it's a bit more sloped, it would look better. And then obviously this pulled one like so. Or we have to pull it up completely and then have it be like this. Kind of looks better, doesn't it? No, not from the side though. So let's go ahead and keep it like this. I also want it to be on quite a big foundation. Obviously this will be all fenced in. Maybe I will remove this. Maybe I will remove this and have this be like open space. And also I see I need to pull this back a bit. Maybe even raise the roof like so. And yeah, this is basically what I had in mind. I will go ahead and assign rooms on the inside, add windows, add wallpaper, and then basically bring you guys back once I am done with that. Our shell is finally done. I did add a metal roof, but I think it looks really nice. I went with these brown and orangey kind of reddish colors on the exterior. And I also forgot to mention that this is a limited pack build. So I won't be using all packs. We also have a chimney over here. But yeah, I won't be using all packs. Some you might recognize, some you might not. But basically I am playing with base game with seasons, cottage living, spooky stuff, and paranormal. Just because Halloween is also something I associate with autumn. And I kind of want to have that whole lot of pumpkins around the entire home and the entire lot. I also managed to put the build on a small hill, and I think I will have like steps from most likely debug items leading up to it. But for the interior, this is how our things are going. I imagined a living room over here, so let's just go and grab ourselves some essentials. I definitely want to use the paranormal stuff pack items for this, maybe even in such a nice blue color. We can also add a fireplace over here, and I think I will go with the one from Cottage Living. Of course, I will first just throw everything out and have the swatches changed later on. This is kind of a small entrance area. Over here, I do want to have a small dining area. So let's go ahead and grab a Cottage Living only has these two. I want to have like a six person table though, so let's grab ahead and take this one. And for the chairs, I definitely go with cottage living ones because it's too good of an opportunity to pass up on those. Over here will be our kitchen. So let's go ahead and grab the fridge. And I do believe I want to have the stove from cottage living. So this is one, this is two, this is three. And the counters probably from cottage living as well. Because it's just, again, too good of an opportunity to pass up on. There we go. I think this is enough counter space. It's kind of an elongated kitchen, but that's more than fine. You can also add a couple of cupboards over here, perhaps. It might look silly because there's no, there's like this kind of gap over on here, but we can use that to our benefit and actually have some clutter up on here to act as additional storage space. Over on here, I might add some skill items and also probably some more seating areas. I will see what I will exactly do with this, but this is the basic layout that we have going on over here. And for the upstairs, I do have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom situation going. So this should be the master bedroom, the parents' bedroom with the bathroom, as well as the kids' bedroom again with the bathroom. So let's just grab ahead our bathroom stuff. I kind of want to go a bit rustic after all, so let's just grab these. We can go with these, or do we go with these? I'm not really sure. I do want to have, yeah, let's scoot this over on like so, just so we have space for a shower. We can also have a couple of counters over here. Let's also grab the cottage living ones. Also grab a sink and then have a bathtub over on in this direction. Cottage living again. Now let's go with the base game shower and then grab another shower and put it over here. Or actually, let's go ahead and switch it up so the tiles are facing the wall. Obviously, this is subject to change. It will change most likely. I might even switch up that this is the kids' bathroom and this is the parents' bathroom. So I'll just swap the doors over on here and the kid will have to probably just walk to get to the bathroom. Now for the beds, I do want to... Let's actually grab the one from Seasons for the kid. It has this like cute canopy. And for the parents, let's grab this rustic one from base game. And I think that's like all our essentials covered. So what I will do now is I will play around, see what goes best over here for our living space situation. Obviously there's going to be... Oh, we do need to have a door towards the outside now, I see. Actually grab this one and put it on over here just so it mirrors. And we still can go outside through there. So yeah, I will add a grill most likely. I also need to once again filter through the things I need. So this, seasons, and base game. There we go. I will most likely add a small grill, a couple of seating areas. Actually, maybe just one, maybe a couch, or do we go with... Let's go with a table and a couple of chairs like so. And yeah, this is basically what I have in mind for now. So I will go ahead and reorganize this, maybe change something up, add a ton of clutter, and then bring you guys back once I'm done. Okay, so I do believe that I am more or less done with the interior, but I want to start off with the exterior because I did add some bits and pieces to it. So if we go into this view over here, you can see I added spandrels just to give it a bit more depth. I also kind of started cluttering up everything Halloween, everything autumn related over here, so you'll see a lot more of these pumpkin patches, as well as the hay bales. Over on here, let's just go like so, and go down. Over on, yes, thank you. Over on here, I've added kind of like a small workbench area with some supplies, also milk jugs as well. I've used these mushroom stools, I believe, like seeing areas in mushroom shape for kind of this mushroom patch over here. I don't believe any of these are functional, but it does look very nice. Over on here, I've added this. I don't even know what this is, to be fair. Oh, I grabbed it from the debug section. But anyway, I do think it looks like kind of nice. Kind of like a herb drying rack of sorts. And over on here, I added the pumpkin carving station from Spooky Stuff. I've also added these two planters over here because I want to have plants over on here. I've also added like these kind of balconies just to add more depth to the build itself. Now with this balcony, I have no idea what to do just yet. I might just add a lot of plants and maybe give it like a lattice roof as well. But for now, there's just this cottage living bench over here. Over here, nothing much changed. I've added these flowers to the window. I've also changed up the swatches and I've added the lights, but otherwise there's nothing much to it. Now, if we go to the inside is what I'm really, really excited about. I've added these like French doors. And while they're only like one wide, this is three wide, it doesn't matter. I think it looks very, very nice and kind of separates the room instead of just having it all open plan or just having a wall with an archway there. So yeah, this is kind of the entrance area over on here with lots of leaves, lots of autumn colors, some shelving for various knickknacks, also a shoe rack. And then if we go over on here, the kitchen, it went with red and yellow colors. I've also added another shelf and a microwave. I usually never add those. And I really like how it looks with the paranormal stuff pack curtains. I've also didn't go too overboard with the clutter. Obviously, the living room section is a bit different. I've also played around with colors. I've added these like autumn themed stickers. I think I've also added, yes, a dream catcher over on this side and a bookshelf, and I think it looks really, really nice for the downstairs. Now, if we go upstairs, this is a bit more tricky to navigate, but I will do my best. So if we go on over here, there's a small like landing area with just a kind of end table with also various knickknacks, a few plants as well. Over on here, there's also nothing much going on except for this end table and a picture. Over here is the kids' bedroom that I tried to decorate as much as I could. I've added all these autumn themed and Halloween stickers, toys. I've also gave the kid a desk to do homework at and study. Over on here is the parents' bedroom. I did end up changing the swatch to this like sunflower bedding. I know it's more kind of summery themed, but I do like the colors and I think it ties very nicely with the rest of the room. There's also a little like awards wall for all the awards the family got for their oversized pumpkins. Over on here, I did end up switching this to be the parents' bedroom. I've also added a lot of, not a lot of clutter, but enough clutter to make it more homey. And if we go on over here, this is the kids' bathroom, and it's basically all the same with this little cute mirror. And that's basically it for the interior. Now for the exterior, I've kind of gave it a thought, and I probably do want to go with like kind of a river flowing on through here. Maybe like this. Maybe not like that. Just a small river. Let's go ahead and see how that will actually look. Kind of overflowing over there. So let me just shrink it down. No. This, or maybe like this. Yeah, it does look good. It does look good. I might even want to smooth the terrain over a little bit. Oh, that's not that's not looking good. It's not oh, this is I was using the wrong tool. Kind of like so. These noises it makes kind of But yeah, I do want to kind of smooth it out. Like so, and then go ahead and grab leafy water. Or just pond water. Pond water might not look too bad. Maybe this? Mossy water. Or leafy water. I do believe leafy water or just pond water would look very nice. But I also want to have a bridge, considering we did now just add the river over there. So I will go ahead and do this. Just get rid of all of this. So I'm left with nothing but this platform, which I can now move freely as I please. And will this look good? I might have to scoot it a bit over on here. It will look weird, wouldn't it? Yeah. What if I do it like so? And then have the pathway go up over on here. I do believe that will look very, very nice. I also might like reduce the water levels after all. Because it does kind of look... So let's go ahead and do this and then lower it. Maybe up one more. Kind of to have it like so, so it's not too big of a space. And we'll also add like this. And obviously I do want to have a lot of trees. And for that I might even go into debug and grab some of the cottage living ones. Let's just go ahead and scroll all the way down. Yeah, we are over here at the right spot. And I want to have this. Stuff will float, sadly. But that's more than fine. I also want to add the obligatory fairy lights, as per usual. We can maybe camouflage it with this, but this is also floating, so I don't know how good it will look. I also kind of want to add some fencing around. I might go with cottage living and have this like kind of broken at places fence over here. But yeah, I definitely want to have these like mushrooms that made their home like on the sides of the house. Or maybe we can go with a stone wall. A stone wall doesn't sound all that bad either. This might be too big, but like this one. I do like this one. Maybe we can have a little car. There's a lot of options that we can go for. Yeah, I do like this one. Kind of adds to the autumny vibe for me at least. There's also a lot of plants, but I am looking for trees specifically. Yeah, these. And I know it's all green because I am playing. This is a save file set on summer. But I could most likely change it, and I don't know how to make it so the trees are not floating mid-air. Well, that's something I do believe I have to figure out off-screen. And let me just go ahead and reselect all of my packs that I'm using. I might even resort to just having this. Let's have a couple of these. Kind of have it a woody area over here. And I do want to add patches, so let's go ahead and do that. And this is a perfect flat area for them not to float around. So let's go ahead and put in... Are they floating? Yes. No. I'll have to play around with the terrain, apparently. Let's just go and... No, I want to smooth it in this... I want to flatten it. Over here, so we have a space for our pumpkins. Can I lower this now? I can, and then go ahead and smooth it out just like this. So we have at least four, maybe even six. That's kind of tricky now because of the terrain, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's not a problem at all. There we go. And then we just smooth this out a little bit like so. And I do believe, yeah, this is where our pumpkins will actually grow, but there will be pumpkins all over the place. I might even add a, I don't know if I can add a chicken coop or something other farm related, but I will add most likely a car or a tractor over here. And I'll bring you guys back once I have all of this figured out. I'm finally done with the exterior and I am so happy how it turned out. I did end up adding this cottage living fence with some of the broken pieces. I've also added this truck with a lot of supplies, mostly transporting pumpkins to either customers or to a show. I've also added this, I changed the water and added the bits and pieces to make it more lively. Sadly, I have no sim at hand to show you just how beautiful it would look like. Over here we are with the pumpkins, the pumpkin patches that have fully grown and are just now cluttered. Over on here we have a well that's maybe working, maybe not, and we also have a lot of pumpkins generally on the outside. Now I had an issue with these slopes and everything would float, like for example this over here. I did try to kind of make a pathway going up to the house, and I think more or less successfully so. I did kind of try to hide how the elevation is actually interfering with a couple of plants. And if you look at from this angle, it doesn't look just as bad as it does from over here, but I still like it. I still like how it came out. Over on here, there's a lot of things going on. We have hay bales, we have also a cart to transport them. This cart sadly didn't make it and toppled over. We also have a lot of leaves from seasons, as well as over on here in this kind of wooded area. And you can see just how much things are floating around just because I played with the terrain elevation. Over on here, I added a stone front, like the house was basically built into it, and I think it looks really nice from the back as well. Now over on here I still didn't add anything because I really have no idea what to put here, but it still looks nice. It doesn't look too cluttered, it just looks basic. Maybe there's a basically place to look over this area, and I do believe it does justify only having a bench over here. And yeah, we also have woods over on this side, and this is basically a wrap around the entire house. I've also added these carved pumpkins over on this balcony as well as over here, just to add more to the Halloween vibe and the autumn season that's coming up. But that's basically it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. If you want to keep up in the loop with what I'm doing on screen and off screen, you are more than welcome to follow me on my socials. On Twitter, you can follow me at RheaPlaysYT. On Instagram, if you want to follow the YouTube channel, you can follow it on RheaPlays. And if you want to follow my Simstagram, it's simbuildsbyrhea. Also, if you want to download this house in particular, or any of the other builds or occasional create a sim stuff I do, you can find me on the gallery at bewitchedbystars. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. if you like this video, or generally if you like the content I put out on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!